So you know what's wild? Today's the day. It's primary election day in Pennsylvania. I'm Jack, and with me is Jillian. We're talking about the fact that Democrats and Republicans are heading out to vote, selecting their nominees for the big election in November. They're choosing candidates for state house, state senate, governor, lieutenant governor, and U.S. House races.
That's crazy, right? I had no idea it was such a big deal.
Pennsylvania has a closed primary system, which means if you're registered with any other party, you can't vote for candidates today, but you can vote on any ballot matters in your area.
That's insane. I didn't know that. It's like, what's the point of even having other parties if you can't vote?
Polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and as long as you're in line by 8 p.m., you're good to cast your ballot.
That's so cool. I love that they're making it easy for people to vote. Every vote matters, right?
You can find your polling location on the state's website, which is super helpful.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm definitely going to go check it out and make sure I'm registered.
If you're not sure if you're registered or what party you're with, you can check online, which is really easy.
That's so easy. I'm going to go check right now. I don't want to miss my chance to vote.
For first-time voters at a polling place, you'll need to bring some ID, like a state-issued license or passport.
That makes sense, I guess. I mean, they got to make sure you are who you say you are.
If you need help voting because of a disability, language barrier, or trouble reading, you can have someone assist you as long as it's not your employer or union rep.
That's really cool. I'm glad they're making it accessible for everyone. Every vote matters no matter what.
If someone challenges your right to vote, you can fill out a provisional ballot, which will be counted if you're eligible.
That's good to know. I didn't know that was an option. I'm definitely going to make sure I'm prepared.
Mail ballots need to be received by county election bureaus by 8 p.m. today, or you can hand deliver them.
I'm definitely going to hand deliver mine. I don't want to take any chances. I want to make sure my vote counts.
If you change your mind and want to vote in person, just bring your mail-in ballot with you to the polling place, and you can vote with a provisional ballot.
That's so cool. I love that they're giving us options. I'm definitely going to take advantage of that.
The general election is on November 3rd, and the last day to register for that is October 19th.
I'm definitely going to make sure I'm registered by then. I don't want to miss my chance to vote in the general election.
So you got to make sure you're registered to vote, and if you're not, it's too late for this election. But for the next one, you've got some time.
It's crazy to think about how much is on the line in these elections, and we should all be paying attention. You've got to get out there and make your voice heard, because every vote counts.
Listen to this. If you're in line by 8 p.m., you can still vote, which is awesome. And you can't deliver someone else's mail ballot unless you've got that special form.
It's insane that some people don't take advantage of their right to vote. So let's get out there and make a difference. You've got to take your mail-in ballot with you if you want to vote in person, or you can just send it in.
The deadline for military and overseas absentee ballots is May 26th, but they had to be sent out by yesterday, which is something to keep in mind.
So what do you think about all of this? It's wild to think about how much power we have as voters, and we should be using it.
The fact that we can vote and have a say in our government is something we should never take for granted. You've got to get out there and exercise your right because it's what makes our country great.
I mean, can you believe that some people don't even know they can vote on ballot matters in their area? It's crazy, right?
We should all be informed and ready to vote because it's our duty as citizens. You've got to do your research and make your voice heard because every vote matters.
So let's make sure we're all getting out there and voting because it's what we've got to do. We've got to make a difference and have our say in the government.
It's not just about the big elections either. Local elections are just as important because they affect our daily lives. You've got to be informed and ready to vote in all of them because that's how we create change.
I think it's insane that some people don't take voting seriously because it's our right and our duty. You've got to get out there and make your voice heard because that's how we make a difference.
We should all be passionate about voting and making our voices heard because it's what we've got to do. You've got to care about the future of our country and our communities, and voting is how we shape that.
So let's get out there and vote and make sure our voices are heard. You've got to take this seriously and make your mark on the future, because that's what matters.
I mean, can you believe it's already time to start thinking about the general election? It feels like just yesterday we were talking about the primaries, and now it's time to move on to the next step.
You've got to stay informed and ready to vote, because that's how we create change. We should all be paying attention to the news and the candidates, because that's how we make our decisions.
I think it's wild that some people don't take voting seriously because it's our right and our duty. You've got to get out there and make your voice heard, because that's how we make a difference.
We should all be passionate about voting and making our voices heard, because it's what we've got to do. You've got to care about the future of our country and our communities, and voting is how we shape that.
So let's get out there and vote and make sure our voices are heard. You've got to take this seriously and make your mark on the future, because that's what matters.
Don't forget to like this video and share it with a friend, because we want to spread the word about how important voting is. We should all be getting out there and making our voices heard, because that's how we create change.